Captain Slog, stardate July the 4th, 2023, Dublin, Ireland. This is the second to last gig. It's the first time that we've ever played Marley Park. I've only ever been here once before. It's a fantastic place. If you saw this building, all you can think is like, wow, it must have been something back in the day, because it's like Downton Abbey, and that's what we've got as a dressing room.
2 minutes!
Imagine what this was like, you know, in the 1800s or when it was built, and it was a bit like the Irish version of Downton Abbey or whatever. It's insane.
We are in Rathfarnham, in the depths of Dublin, actually playing Marley Park for the first time ever. I have spent many, many years in this fine city, but never been to Marley Park. So it just shows you, you never know what's around the corner, which actually happens to be the stage, so rock on. And here we are, here's the corner that we've turned, metaphorically and physically.
Thank you very much. Right. Oh, here comes the fucking rain again. I've lived here long enough. I know what it's like. Who cares, right? By the way, you may remember from a band called Sweet Savage back in the early 80s. Can you make some noise for him? A bit more! From Belfast, up north, Vivian, come on!
It's not hard enough. Let's just do it in the rain too.
I'm going in a cryo chamber. We were one the other day, and I tore a muscle in my abs a few months ago, and it's just not healing. It's actually hurting on my hip, so I had an MRI. Anyway, I had this cryo thing the other day. Totally all the pain went away, so I'm coming back for round 2. Right then.
Ready?
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. Just jump in there.
The legs are getting a bit chilly. The nipples are getting a little bit chilly. Wow. Breathe. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Right, so we're coming up to Bellville Cottage, which is this house we stayed in during the hysteria thing, and it's where Rick learnt to play drums again. We actually took it over from Spandau Ballet that were playing there. They invited us around their house, and we're like, "Whoa, this is amazing!" And they're like, "Yeah, the lease is up. You want to take it on from us?" So we actually did. So yeah, it was Spandau Ballet and Def Leppard.
I mean, it's a long time ago, but there's a lot of history here in terms of Def Leppard getting, you know, back on its feet, and me in particular, like, you know, just learning how to play drums again. Morning till, I mean, every day.
From like literally 8 in the morning. There was me, Rick and Steve. We were staying here, and it's he wouldn't stop. And at first you heard the progression, because he'd get frustrated at first, and then all of a sudden you heard him play things all the way through, because he was literally substituting this foot for this arm. So this is the hysteria crib where Rick, I and Steve lived for a while actually.
Yeah, it was at least a year.
Yeah.
But it was a really productive time for us.
We bring you to the most luxurious places.
Hello.
Glasgow,
very nice.
just how I always pictured it.
Hi Ryan, we're here in Glasgow, Scotland. It is the very last show of the European tour, and it is pissing rain. It is so wet, and I don't mean like a little sprinkle like it was in Dublin the other night. It's full on raining, and has been and will be. Yeah, that's that's one way to end the tour, but it'll be great because the audience is out there. They're already soaked. We're about to go get soaked. They seem to be having a good time. They really liked Mammoth, which is Wolfgang Van Halen's band. We just met them, lovely chaps, great sounding band.
This is the last show of the European tour. It's the last show of the British and Irish leg of the tour too. We start a month today in Syracuse, New York. So we got a whole month off. So we can all glue all the bits back on that fell off.
I wish it wasn't raining, but it'll be great.
Are we missing a bass player? Oh, here he is.
Sing it in the rain.
Here we are. It's fucking raining. This is the wettest and coldest show of the tour, but it's the last one, so it's awesome.
The last one for a month. Well, on camera. Glasgow, Scotland. Everybody, cheers. That was the last one in Europe. That was the last one in Great Britain. Gotta say, the same thing goes for Dublin and for Lytham. These guys that stand in this weather to watch music, you can't thank them enough, because I sometimes challenge myself thinking, would I do that? And they did, and they were magnificent, you know, even through a PA cutting out, through his whole struggle. Sav's been sick. I think I might be coming down with something. It's time to go home, but it's been a wonderful, wonderful 6-7 weeks. It's so great to be able to still do this all these years later on a relatively new record and have an audience that want to hear what we do. So we love you all, and we'll be back. That's it, we're done.
Still here, done it. Good night. See you in Syracuse.